A coded message, designed to baffle both Allies and Germans alike, brought our time in Poland to an abrupt end. The militant fighters of the Maquis had personally requested our presence in France. I felt strangely honored. Our contact there was to be a woman called Ivana Marovich. Stylish and glamorous, her presence commanded respect from everybody in camp. Strangely, nobody could tell us anything about her. All we knew was that she was vital to the French resistance. It was Ivana who had asked for our help. Her manner was familiar, if somewhat cold. I suspected that she was, in fact, Night Owl, but her identity was clearly a closely guarded secret, and so we all proceeded as though she were a stranger. In Vercors, there had been an outbreak of influenza. What we laughably called field hospitals were rudimentary at best, and there was little that could be done to stem the epidemic, beyond isolating the sick. As the days passed, more and more people fell to the potentially lethal disease.
Welcome to Vercors, Didi. The Resistance sends many sick and wounded to the hospitals of this region, and the Nazis are preparing an assault. We need your help.
They're going to attack hospitals?
Bloody animals.
Indeed, a Nazi transport is inbound, and the local resistance has prepared a desperate countermeasure. Fly ahead of the resistance train and destroy the junction points along the way. This will guide the train into a collision course with the inbound Nazi transport.
See the first junction point.
Shoot it. Be quick, Didi. There's the next junction point.
Are you alright, Tommy?
Just a sore throat. I'll live.
Last junction point up ahead.
Take it down.
The resistance train has a clear run.
Excellent work. The Nazi transport should be coming the other way any minute.
That should come up the works.
How much time have we bought ourselves?
Not enough. Return to base, Blackwing. The situation is worse than we imagined. A squadron of German transport planes is inbound from the north. We have reason to believe a Nazi paratrooper assault is incoming. It is designed to destroy our supply lines from within.
I'll be flying with you, Dee Dee. The scale of the assault, I can't leave you alone.
I can cope, but I'm glad you're here.
I'll set up the planes, Dee Dee. You take care of the paratroopers who make the jump.
Are you okay, Tommy? That cough, it is getting worse.
I'm fine. Concentrate on those chutes. Don't let them land. More bloody transports inbound.
Tommy, are you alright?
Don't talk. Fight.
That's the last of them. I think I clipped enough of them.
Dee Dee, Tommy's in trouble. He's all over the sky.
Bloody hell! Going to try emergency landing!
Tommy? Clive? Ivana, did anyone see where he went down?
You should be able to see him now. What's your landing?
Thanks, Dee Dee. I feel bloody awful.
You're burning up, shaking. You need medical attention. It's a miracle you were able to land.
Bring him in. Our doctors will take a look.
In a life haunted by the fear of bombs and bullets, it was easy to forget that everyday perils could still strike us down. It wasn't that I'd been unaware of Tommy's faltering health, but knowing that he would rather fall where he stood than see a doctor, I hadn't pressed the matter. I was a fool. Influenza had claimed the lives of thousands across Europe, as disease and infection followed in the wake of war. Germs couldn't be shot down or driven to ground through grit and determination. Sickness was an enemy that even Tommy couldn't bluff. He insisted it was nothing, that he could still fly and fight. But eventually his body betrayed him, and he collapsed to a hospital bed. I had come to Vicor to defend the sick and the wounded. Now I had a personal stake in the fight.
Tommy's as right as rain, Dee Dee. You'll see. That fella's not going to die on the ground.
How cheerful. There must be something we can do.
Ivana's located some German medical bits and pieces. We deserve more than the Nazis do.
The Resistance has commandeered a German cargo train. We need to load the supplies from 2 locations. Your mission is to clear each location before the train arrives. The stores are likely to be guarded, so be careful.
I'm on my way. Clive, stay with Tommy.
Hurry, Dee Dee. The train is approaching the first depot.
I'm working on it. The warehouse is clear. It looks like your men are ready to load the medicine.
Excellent. The next depot is a few miles further down the track. Clear the way.
Any news on Tommy?
Please, concentrate on your mission.
The second depot is safe.
Good. Wait. They must have raised the alarm. Expect enemy bombers at your position soon. Do not let them destroy the train.
Trust me, Ivana. Nothing is going to stop this medicine getting to Tommy.
The train is fully loaded and headed home. Good work, Dee Dee. You saved a lot of lives today.
I'm coming in. Tell Tommy I'm on my way.
The Germans have... The Germans have blocked the roads and railways. We need to distribute the medical supplies by air, as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna pitch in for this one, Dee Dee. You be flying the transport, I'll cover you.
Clive, I really don't need your help. You don't have enough experience for this mission.
No arguing. I'm not Tommy, but I know my birds.
First supply drop completed. Clive, you can head back to Tommy now. I can do this myself.
No bloody way. We're in this together.
That's it, I'm empty. Clive, please just stay out of my way.
I'm doing my best.
You're drunk. You're always drunk. That's it, Clive. Let's head home. You'll have to get me killed another day.
This is the attack we were dreading. I'm getting reports of German bombers approaching on all fronts. We need you in the air. You are all that stands between Vakor and annihilation.
Clive, turn around. Go back to base. You can't handle this.
And you can't handle 50 bombers single-handed. Like it or not, Dee Dee, I'm in this fight.
Dee Dee, you can't fight this by yourself.
Tommy, get back to bed.
I am in bed. With a radio. Please, listen to me, Dee Dee. You need all the help you can get. I'll be doing what I can. Praying.
I know you think I'm a drunken idiot, but you don't have the monopoly on heroics, Dee Dee.
Too late, they're here. Clive, stay close and follow my lead. Tommy, pray harder. How are you holding up, Clive?
I'm fine. Stop fussing over me. I'm not a bloody baby.
Concentrate. Scouts report at least 50 more bombers inbound.
50? God help us, Dee Dee. Clive, stay safe up there.
Is that it? I think we stopped them. Ivana, what is your situation?
We've taken hits, but we're okay. Casualties seem minimal.
Dee Dee, Clive's not responding. Do you see him?
No sign of him. No radio contact. Clive? Clive? Are you receiving me? Wait, I see him. His plane is damaged. I'm going after him.
Clive, respond, you bloody fool!
Dee Dee! Tommy! I'm going down! I'm sorry!
Dee Dee, talk to me, damn it!
Oh God. Tommy. I'm sorry. We lost him. Clive's gone. We had lived alongside death for so long that we had taken it for granted. It was always there in the backs of our minds, but it was a fear that could be caged and controlled. Death was something that happened to other people. As Clive's plane tumbled from the sky, little more than a smoking casket, I realized how numb we had become. Ice water filled my veins. My heart pounded. Our luck had finally run out. I thought back to how casually I had dismissed Clive as a drunken fool, a hindrance as much as a help. I thought how touched and surprised I was to discover the sweet-natured man beneath all the booze and oil stains. Most of all, I prayed he had died quickly, and had not burned to death while pinned beneath the wreckage of his plane.
German reinforcements are inbound. We have no choice but to evacuate. We found enough pilots to fly transport planes out of here, but they're no match for the Luftwaffe. I know you are mourning your friend, but we cannot defend these planes ourselves.
I'll do my part. Tommy, how are you holding up? Tommy?
Tommy is indisposed, Mademoiselle de Beck. My name is Devereaux. René Devereaux. I flew with Tommy in the Great War. With Tommy and your father.
Another of my father's squadron? first transports are safely past the enemy line, Bob.
Good, good. Stay sharp.
All transports are safe. Now, Tommy, let's get you out of here.
Salut, Didi. Tommy is grateful. In his own way. He is drunk. It is like the old days.
Roger, Rene. Wait, drinking? Tommy doesn't drink, Rene.
The only man I knew who could outdrink Tommy was your father. Good times.
Fighters inbound. Make ready.
Tommy is sleeping it off. I take it he and Clive were close.
Closer than I realized if he's drinking again. That's not good.
You fly like your father, and it seems you have inherited his loyalty as well.
Later. Let's discuss my father later.
Of course. Follow me.
As we fled Vakor, I found myself alone. Tommy was too deep in his own dark thoughts to offer any illumination, and too drunk to boot. Ivana had moved on, too important to attend to a simple evacuation, and Clive was dead. Searching for an ally, I approached René Devereaux, another of the faces in Tommy's old squadron photograph, another friend of my father's. That he'd ended up with us at Vakor didn't surprise me. War heroes seemed to turn up where they were needed in times of trouble. But I felt foolish going to see him only as we fled, as if I couldn't bring myself to talk to him before. I was in no mood to be regaled with more drink-fueled tales of daring do, so René's brusque demeanor suited me just fine. The time for jovial reminiscing was long gone. I suddenly needed details, answers and facts about my father. It felt as though I was on the brink of a new life, a life without friends, wingmen or guardians. Where I had come from seemed more important than ever before.
I flew with Guillaume de Bec many times, but my clearest memory is of Gallipoli. It was the last time I saw him. We flew together at Galluravine. Our role was to direct the artillery onto Ottoman positions and to scout and neutralize enemy artillery. Father, he wasn't the sort of pilot who enjoyed spotter missions. What was it he called them? Bird watching, that was it. Though he did not enjoy shooting pilots, for whom he had great respect, no matter their allegiance. He attacked artillery with great enthusiasm. We who fight in war have all seen the effects of artillery. You know, he swore he was indestructible, and each time he went down, he was proven right. He boasted about how many times he had been shot down and lived to tell it tale. They ran on food. Crazy folks. The artillery was down, but there were machine gun nests blocking the advance of the Germans. Guillaume did not hesitate. After we took out the machine guns, your father's plane started belching smoke. A stray bullet hit his engine casing, I suppose. I couldn't land, and I lost sight of when the Entente forces pulled out of Gallipoli. We still haven't found Guillaume. No one knows what happened to him. It is possible that the Ottoman forces captured him, but I have never heard from him after that. I am sorry, I cannot tell you more.